Hi everyone and welcome to your mixed ability Matowrk class. As always, really listen to your body, have a check-in and see how you feel today. Don't do anything that is sore or uncomfortable. So the way this class is going to work, we're going to go through about a 30 to 40 minute Pilates routine, and there are going to be various levels that are shown to you. Stick with the level that you feel comfortable with, and if you get tired before I finish the exercise, just take a moment to rest and have a stretch. Going to keep it nice and simple. So we're going to start off feet hip width apart, maybe on your mat, maybe on some carpet. Let's start with having a wiggle of the knees. Maybe you're hearing some clicks and cracks, and we know that's absolutely fine. Can you think about rocking forwards and back? Maybe being aware of where your weight is, coming to rest in the center of your feet, and just having that little bend and shake. As you can see beside me, I've got the resistance band, the circular resistance band, a small ball. That's all the equipment we're going to be using today. So coming back to the feet, just kind of finding that center. Bending and straightening the knees to find that point where they're straight but not locked, and coming onto this lovely kind of pelvis, the foundation of our spine. I'm going to rock forwards and backwards. Do this side on so you can see as well. Just finding that your center. Remember, my passion is to get you to realize that we're all brilliant and we're all unique. It's all about you. And then checking that your breastbone is on top of your belly button, your shoulders are down, your head is floating up tall. And then from this position, take a gentle breath in, and if you can, as you breathe out, gently engage your lower core muscles. So remember, engaging our core is only a 20% contraction. Lifting up internally with the pelvic floor, drawing that little wire muscle in. It's never about bracing these abdominals. It's never about squeezing or actively drawing in. It's really low and really gentle because there are deep core muscles, not our outer abdominals. Soften through the shoulders, head float up tall. Follow the suggestions of breathwork if you can. If not, just breathe as you feel able. Taking a gentle breath in, engage the core. Turn your head to the side. Look down and round. Maybe feeling a little stretch as you do this. Coming back up. And again, down and round. And then going down and round. And again, coming down and round. And then once more, coming down and round. From here, we're going to do some simple shoulder shrugs. So just shrugging your shoulders up, allowing them to release down. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Continuously checking that your weight is centered. And again, and down. And then once more. And down. Again, very simple. Breathing in, and as I breathe out, I'm going to side bend. Breathing in. Breathing out. If your shoulder is comfortable, we're going to reach up and then we're going to side bend. If it's not, please keep your arm down. Bringing it down again, stretching straight up, coming to the side. And again, let's do one more, whichever arm position is best for you. And then coming back down, and then again. We don't have to do anything complicated to feel good in our body. I'm going to add in one of my favourite stretches for our middle of our back. I'm going to clasp our hands together. I'm going to keep my knees a bit soft. I'm going to push my arms away. I'm going to drop my chin to my chest. Maybe taking 2 or 3 breaths here. And then I'm going to come up. And then I'm going to circle down and around. We're going to go again. I'll do it facing forwards, breathing in as you breathe out. Soften your knees, soften your chest. Push away, middle back stretch, arm stretch, neck stretch. Breathing in and out. And then I'm going to come up tall. This time I'm going to loosen my fingers a little bit so I'm not so close. I'm going to put it behind my head. I'm going to breathe in, and as I breathe out, I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to breathe in. I'm thinking about allowing my elbows to draw as far back as comfortable. Adding in a little bit more of a chest stretch. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, arms up tall, down and round. Flowing into roll downs. So again, listen to your back. It's not about how far we go. Slightly soft through the knees, keeping my weight centered. Breathe in, engage the core. As I breathe out, I'm going to imagine my chin goes onto my chest. Thinking about rolling down bone by bone, only as far as I feel that I can go. I'm going to allow my arms to kind of flop at the end of the movement. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to really think about tucking that tailbone in and under first. Dropping my shoulders down. Head up tall. Have a pause. This is sometimes known as mountain pose in yoga. So I'm really thinking about the top of the movement. Palms facing forwards, shoulder blades dropping back, head floating up tall. When my head floats up tall, I'm not looking up to the ceiling. My eyes are level. And then again, I'm going to relax my arms, allow my hands to soften again. Soften through the knees, taking a deep breath in, engage in the core as I breathe out. I'm going to roll down. Bone by bone, soft through my arms. A little bit of hanging arms at the end. Breathing in, tucking under, stacking up. Feel those shoulder blades draw down and back, coming into that kind of mountain pose, that strong pose. Breathing in, arms release, engaging the core, rolling down, bone by bone. And then breathing in, softening, restacking, dropping my shoulders down and back. And this time I'm going to turn my palms up, I'm going to bring them all the way up, I'm going to push them together, and then bring them back down. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to breathe in. If you wish, you can come up onto your tiptoes at the same time. So come off your mat if you feel unstable. Always checking with the camera. You may lose the tips of my fingers at some point and then come back down. And again, breathing in all the way up. Push together if you want. You can hold. Choice here. Go straight back down. Keep repeating or hold. And then come back down. You get to make a choice. If this is challenging, please can you go and hold on to something? Please go and hold on. And when you're holding on, you just do the calf raises. You just come up onto your tiptoes. You don't have to do the arms. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then come back down. So we have these variations at the moment. We have just the arms. We have the arms and coming up onto the tiptoes. We have the arms coming up onto the tiptoes and holding. Some of you will still be holding. And you can hold on at any point that you need. We're going to put in another variation. Feel free, I've got my nice little side here. Feel free to hold on if you need. So what we're going to do now is we're going to breathe in. We're going to come up onto your tiptoes. Do not do this if your knees are sore. If your knees are sore, please carry on with straight legs. We'll do this at the side. What I'm going to do is going to be up on my tiptoes. I'm going to bend my knees a bit. And again, you have a choice. You have a choice to go straight back down. So breathing in, coming up, breathing out, bending the knees, going straight back down. You also have the choice to come up onto your tiptoes To bend the knees and to hold, maybe bringing your arms back in. Feeling this in the calves, in your Achilles, maybe in your thighs. And down. Do not feel you have to do the hardest level just because you're seeing me do it. Please, that is not the point of Pilates. The point of Pilates is to empower you to be the best that you can be for yourself. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So some of you are going up and down. I'm going to do a couple of up and downs again. So for those of you that continue to hold, keep your hold in. Bending the knees, lowering. Good. And again, we're going to do 3 more. Up. Bend the knees. So we're all doing a slightly different level depending on how you feel. For those of you that are holding, start to come down. For those of you going up and down, we're going to do 1 more. And down. Brilliant. We're going to kind of give our ankles a little bit of a twist. Twist, 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 twist. Okay, we're going to come into 1 more exercise. For those of you that come to my classes, you know I'm obsessed with balance. I think it's the one skill that all of us should have. You're at home. For those of you that need, just move this mat. Feel free to kind of have your hand here. Well, your version of here. So resting on something, maybe lots of support, less support, moving your hand around. For those of you that feel okay, remember if you balance on your mat, it's much harder. You'll see me wobbling a little bit. So from here, for those of you holding on, we're all going to do something really similar. We're going to hold for the count of 5 breaths. Holding on, you're not going to be able to do your hands, but that's okay. If you've got this, can you bring your arms up? You'll see me wobbling, and that's okay. Breathing in and out. Allowing that wobble to happen, thinking about pushing up and out of the leg, but without snapping the knee too much, and then down. I'm going to change sides. Really simple today with the balance. Getting that balance. I'm slowly releasing. Those with keen eyes will notice that my left leg is wobblier than my right. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then down. Give your legs a shake. And if you know you do struggle with balance, it's an exercise that I would really encourage you to do. So from here, we're going to go onto mat. Make sure you've got your head blocks, make sure you've got your pillows, everything else. So let me move down. I think this is going to be fine. There we go. So as I explained at the start, this is a mixed ability class, which means I'm going to be showing you different levels, and then you are to repeat the level that is right for you. So feet and knees hip width apart, rocking your pelvis to find that center, soft through the shoulder blades. We're going to start off very simply with scissors 1. You'll often see my hands coming here because even as an instructor, I want to feel what I'm doing. I want to check that I'm not rocking. My focus as always is on stillness and stability. I take that above complex power moves any day. I'm going to breathe and engage the core. I'm going to pick up my heel, slide it to my bottom, float up. That little slide back makes it a lot easier to control. I'm going to lower. For those of you that feel really stable, remember you can drop that heel slide, you can breathe in, engage the core, and I can float straight up. But if you're rocking, please put that heel slide in. I'm going to do it once more with the same side. Breathing in, engaging that core, breathing out, picking up the heel, fold it up, single tabletop. I'm going to lower with control. I'm going to change sides. We're going to just stick to scissors 1 to start off with. Remember this changeover as I go from one leg to another. I really want to focus on stillness. It's much harder than it seems. If I have a tray of drinks, I'm trying not to wobble it. Maybe breathing out as I float up. Breathing in as I float down, soft through the head and the neck. Okay, now sticking to this level if you know that this is where you're meant to be. Slowing it down, maybe you're not even going as quick as me, you're going at the speed you can control. Brilliant. Level 2, double tabletop prep. We're going to breathe and engage the core. We're going to add that heel slide back. Pick up the heels, slide it up. I'm going to think about engaging my abdominals a little bit deeper. Some of you may do something called imprinting, which is where you draw your ribs a little bit to your belly button, but mostly engage the core a bit more. Pick up the heels, slide the other foot back, core engaged, fold up. From here, we're going to do arm forward, backwards, arms forwards. Arms backwards, arms forwards, float the arms down, lower one leg with control, lower the other, let's do that again. Breathing in, engage the core, slide the heel to the bottom, fold up. Pick up the other heel, make sure that core is engaged a bit deeper, float up, arms go back, arms go forwards, arms go back, arms go forward, and can you see when I'm going back? I'm making sure I don't go so far back that I arch. Stick to that level if that is where you're meant to be. Let's go up again. Coming into double tabletop, same degree of control. And this time I'm going to do toe taps. I'm going to breathe out, tap down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Now, as my toe taps down, I'm just making sure that my low back does not hinge. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So some of you right now are doing single tabletop, scissors one. Some of you are doing double tabletop prep. Some of you are doing this. We're not going higher than this for the moment. Focusing on lovely control. Breathing out, breathing in. So I'm going to end up showing a couple of the other variations again. For those at this level, please have a rest as you need. If your legs start to drop, any aching, have a little pause. We've got 30 more seconds, so let me just go back to what level 1 is doing. Level 1, scissors 1, putting in that heel slide, watching that you're trying not to rock as you change directions. Level 2, double tabletop prep, sliding the heel to the bottom, folding up, engaging my core a bit deeper, sliding the heel to my bottom, taking my arms back, stopping if I feel like I'm going to arch forwards and back, forwards and back. Everybody finish off your last repeat. Have a moment to stretch, taking time, stretching out. Having a little think to yourself, do you feel that you did the right level? That's always really important. So from here, I'm going to take the band, only using the band if it's comfortable, knowing that you can stop the arm work at any time that you need. The band's around my wrists. I've got a kind of whatever band you want to use for your arms, lighter to heavier. We're going to soften the shoulders, find my center. Let's practice the arms first. I'm going to breathe in and engage the core. My arms are going to go back as if I'm making a little V, stopping before my ribs lift or my back arches. Breathing in, come forwards. Breathing out. Coming back, breathing in. Coming back, breathing out. Coming forwards, breathing in. If you want to make it harder on the arms, keep the pressure on the whole time. We can do a mixture. So, what are we doing with our legs? So, if there's any soreness, you can just stay on the mat and carry on with your arms. Single tabletop. You're going to do 2 movements and you're going to change with control. Maybe breathing out as you go back. I'm going quicker than you will, so slow it down. Level 2, double tabletop. So come up again with beautiful control. You may find that you do 2 or 3 repeats and then you're resting. Call that 2A. 2B, stay in double tabletop. If the band gets too sore at any point, take it off. Now level 3, you're in double tabletop, and as our arms go back, we're going to lengthen one leg. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. Slow it down to what you control. All right, level 4, watch. Lengthen one leg away, lengthen the other leg away. Come back, come back. Your legs may not be straight. Remember, you only lengthen as far as you can control. So maybe it's here. It feels like there are 2 steps. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe you're changing which leg you lengthen first of all. When you get tired, have a rest. When you get tired, have a rest. So again, this is the top level. Okay, and keep going. I'm going to go through the levels again. Level 1, single tabletop. 2 arm repeat. Keep breathing, keep resting. Changing legs. Level 2, double tabletop. Arms going back. Knowing that you can stay in tabletop for as long or as little as you want. Next level, one leg lengthens, breathing out. Breathing out, breathing in. Arms going back. And then that higher level, lengthen, lengthen, back, back. We're going to do one more of any level that you're doing. Pause. Have a stretch. Very nice. Coming down and round. So we're going to take the ball again. Well, not again because we haven't used it. We're going to take the ball. So we're going to do some ball reaches. So this can include some abdo prep where our head comes up, but not if you have any injuries to your neck, if you know your neck is tight. So we're going to do kind of a little bit of an oblique twist. From here, we're going to carry on with the oblique twists. You may notice a little difference in the sound because I lost my sound, so this is an audio recording on top of this. So we're going to float into single tabletop. I'm going to take the ball and I'm really going to think about reaching to the outside of my thigh. You may notice that my shoulder is lifting, my head is facing that direction. I'm going to, with control, come into single tabletop again. Reach, you can see my opposite shoulder is lifting. My head is turning to that side, getting a lovely contraction of my abdominals. Level 2, coming into double tabletop, still keeping my head down, breathing in to engage my core, breathing out as I reach away. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching across, head is down, shoulder is lifting for that reach. The longer I reach, the further I reach, the more I engage. You can add abdo prep into this, but only if the head and the neck are comfortable. As I reach with the ball, my head follows, changing with control, keeping in single tabletop, reaching, head follows, no strain of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core, reaching up, single tabletop. You can do this in double, so again I'm reaching, breathing in to come down, breathing out, reaching across, core gently engaged, no strain of the neck, reaching up, reaching in. You are sticking to the level that is good for you. Reaching out, coming back, reaching down, reaching away, coming back down, resting as you need. I'm going to be mixing it up so you can see that I've gone back to my head down, breathing in and out, coming up into abdo prep again, always ensuring there's no soreness in my neck. Just going to show you coming into single tabletop again. You're sticking to the level that's comfortable for you. Not doing too many more repeats. Breathing out, breathing in, engaging the core. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching to the outside of my shin, my outside of my calf. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching away. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching, core engaged. Stopping, having a little stretch, however is best for you. Rolling through the shoulders. Maybe they feel a little bit like you've done some work. And then making sure you feel nice and comfortable. So popping the ball between the knees now. If any of you make any other adjustments we're going to be coming into shoulder bridge, please make any adjustments that you need. Feet and knees are hip width apart, always adjusting your feet, removing any head blocks if you wish, seeing what's comfortable for you, maybe adjusting like your ponytail or your hair as you need. So breathing and engaging the core, making sure that for some of you, it's not appropriate to roll up bone by bone. If you've got osteoporosis, then I want you to lift up more with a flat back. For those of you where it's safe to do so, think about breathing and engaging, rolling up bone by bone into shoulder bridge, only as high as comfortable with no strain in the back. Breathing and engaging the core, rolling up bone by bone, rolling down bone by bone. Nice mobilization of our spine, adjusting your feet as you need, rolling up, rolling back down. Rolling up, bone by bone, engaging that core. Rolling down bone by bone, getting a gentle activation of the bottom, adjusting yourself if you need. Rolling up again, trying to stay nice and level, activation of the inner thighs. You can have your hands down on the mat or you can lift them up into the air for more of a challenge, and we're going to squeeze the ball between the knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then at this point, you can choose to have a rest either by coming back down onto the mat, or you're going to take your rest, but you're going to challenge yourself more by staying in bridge. So whichever is best for you. You can also do the ball squeezes just on the mat if it's too much, and then we're going to go again. And we're going to squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then again having a rest either on the mat or you're staying in bridge for that rest. Coming back up into bridge as you need, and then we're going to go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again having a rest, listening to your body, stretching at any point that you need, and again maybe you're resting in bridge. Hands can be down or hands can be up. And we're going to go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to have a pause. Give the legs a bit of a stretch, give the hips a bit of a wiggle, adjusting yourself as you need. We're going to come back into some bridging, so if you need any equipment to make this easier, please do so. Going to roll up into bridge. We're going to do some nice shoulder movements. The whole idea here is to be as still as you can as you do these movements. So I call this toy soldier arms. So we're going to scissor the arms forwards and back, breathing in and out. There is an adjustment with a band if you want to use a band. So You'll use the band, you can put it around the forearms and you can scissor with the band, using whichever band resistance is the most comfortable while you stay up in bridge as you're breathing in and out. If you don't like that, you don't have to carry on with the band. If it's too much for your arms, stay in bridge without the band. We're going for about 60 seconds, so at any point that you need to have a rest, please do so. So breathing in and out, we're still in bridge. Engaging that core as you breathe. Breathing in and out, flowing, softness through the neck. Breathing in and out. Flowing as you can. Nice and soft. Lowering down, choosing to have whatever stretch is best for you. Maybe hugging your knees to your chest, rolling them. So from here we're going to do another exercise, a couple of different variations. For those of you that cannot be on your hands and knees, I'm going to show you a variation where you're lying on your stomach. So you'll need to grab a head block to make sure that you feel comfortable. Resting down, really remember to tuck your tailbone under, arms as they're comfortable. Breathing and engaging that core, and you're going to lift opposite arm and opposite leg off the mat only as far as able. Lowering down with control, flowing into the other side and down. Knowing at any point that you could just do your legs or you could just do your arms with this exercise. So all of this is okay. So just using your arms or just using your legs is absolutely fine. I'm going to come onto my hands and knees. You can go onto your knuckles, but that isn't comfortable for me. So do whatever it is you wish. Spreading your fingers wide, really focusing on some softness in my elbows, trying to be soft through my neck, and then doing some lovely gentle pelvic tilts to find the center. Toes relaxed. Breathing and engaging the core. I'm going to lengthen away as level 1 with no lift. Breathing in, coming back. Breathing out, lengthen. Still slowing it down if you need. Level 2, I'm going to breathe in, engage the core, lengthen and lift. Thinking about the lift coming from the bottom. Lowering with control. The whole idea is to try and not rock. Changing sides, lengthening, focusing on the lift with the hip. You're only lifting as high as you can control before you twist your body. Lengthening away again. And if you want, keeping that lift for a little bit longer. Breathing in, breathing out and changing. For those of you lying on your stomach, please keep thinking about tucking your tailbone under, trying not to rock, only lifting as high as comfortable. You can progress like we have now to keeping that opposite arm and opposite leg lifted for a count of 5. Everybody thinking about control, breathing in and out, focusing on control, keeping it really still, knowing you can stretch at any point that you wish, breathing out as you lift, breathing in and out if you're holding, engaging that core, lowering down, and then again, lengthening, breathing in and out, coming back. We're going to do another round. So slow and steady with this, getting some work in the shoulders, work into the glutes. And then I'm going to choose to have a little stretch now. So we finished the exercise. So I want to sit back onto my heels a bit, wiggling my wrists, but you pick any stretch that is comfortable for you. Taking a moment to pause. From here, we are going to go onto our side. So have head blocks that you may need, because we're going to be in slightly different positions. Just adjusting my t-shirt, as is the way with me in Pilates. So you can either lie with your head nice and supported, your arms out. For this exercise, I prefer to lie with my head on the block and my arm underneath. So we're going to be working our hip abductors. We're going to do some clam variations, holding onto the mat as you need. Remembering you can rock forwards and back to get the best activation in your bottom. So the first level can be feet down or the feet up. Some of you like, if I can find my ball, some of you like lying with your feet resting on the ball. That lifts them up a little bit, but you don't have to hold the weight of your legs. Whatever is best for activation of your bottom. I'm just going to kick the ball out the way. So I prefer to have my feet up. So tipping forwards as you need. Breathing in, engaging the core. And as you breathe out, level one, opening the knees apart. Breathing in, bringing the knees back together. Breathing out, open. I'm trying not to rock back. I'm not focusing on how high I'm lifting. Just a smooth activation. If you need to bring your knees closer to your chest or further away, you can. So just gently think about the position that's best for you. Breathing out and open up. Breathing in as you come back down. Breathing out as you open up. Breathing in as you come back down. Level two, lengthening the leg away. Coming back, bringing that knee together. Engaging that core, opening up, lengthening that leg away. Breathing in, coming back down together. Breathing out, lengthen away. Now, if that feels okay, you can add in another level. We're going to do little pulses. So we're going to pulse that leg 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to close together again. Do not do this if it feels too much. We're going to breathe out, open the knee, lengthen the leg. Off we go. And 5, 4, 3. Keeping still through the body. 2, 1. And then you're going to, after that last one, you're going to bend the knee. You're going to put it together again. Picking the level that is correct for you is really important at this moment. So we're going to go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, pick that level that is correct for you. Breathing and engaging the core. Take your time, rest as you want. Just showing level 1 again. Opening your knee apart. As you breathe out, breathing in. Level 2, lengthening away. Lengthening away as you need. And then we've also got that level 3 again. Opening up, lengthening away on pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Everybody have a little rest. Have a little pat of your bottom. So we're going to come into some simple arm openings now. A really good place to focus on engaging your core. Adjust your head if you need. Gently resting your hands on top of each other. Make sure your pelvis is in that nice neutral position. Taking a gentle breath in, engage the core, circling the arm down and round, breathing out. Breathing in as you come back. Breathing out. Breathing in as we come back. Breathing out. Breathing in as we come back. That lovely flowing movement of the arm. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Circling. That lovely movement. Easing the shoulder. Easing the neck. And then have a rest. And we're going to come up onto hands and knees for cat and cow. But you can choose any stretch that is good for you at this moment. So just gently arching up into cat, breathing in, breathing out, enjoying that movement, breathing in, breathing out.
Enjoying that movement. And then we're going to come on to the other side. Again, thinking about adjusting your head, getting yourself into that correct position, feet up, feet down, maybe using the ball again. So from here, we're going to think about making sure we're really comfortable, breathing and engaging the core and opening that top knee, and then coming back down. Level 1, engaging that core, breathing, opening up and down. Gently opening up, trying to have lovely control. We're trying not to rock backwards at all. And then again, feeling that gentle activation through the bottom. If you're okay, we can then come into level 2, extending the leg, breathing in, closing down. And again, remembering that if this side is weaker, we may make a different choice with the exercise that we do. Opening up, lengthening away, folding in and coming back down. If you're okay, we can then go into lengthen the leg and we can think about those pulses. We're really focusing on staying as still as we can through the upper body. So we're not bouncing. And again, those gentle pulses, kind of moving from the hip, that gentle pulse from the hip, not from the body, closing. And again, that gentle core engagement, gently pulsing up and down from the hip, breathing in and out. And again, if you're doing this top level, we're going to go again, carrying on with whichever level is best for you at this time. Closing down, and then I'll just go through it again. So level 1, breathing and engaging your core, breathing out, opening that top knee, resting as you need. Level 2, lengthening away, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Then level 3, doing those pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, last round of whichever we're doing, have a rest, give the bottom a gentle pat. Adjust your head blocks. I like to have mine folded up. Find your center again. Taking that breath in, soft through the shoulders, long through the neck, breathe in, engage, opening up the top arm, circling down and round and coming back down. Breathing in and breathing out, opening up, coming down and round, flowing through this gentle movement, coming down and round, and again breathing in and out. Gently with the core. Do a couple more. Circling down and round. And then again. Down and round. Opening that arm, that gentle stretch. Loving the arm opening. And after that last one, we're going to come into stretching. So we're going to lie on the back, making sure you're nice and comfortable. We're going to start with a hamstring stretch with an option to use the band if we want. So we're going to hold behind the back of the leg, gently extending the leg. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And if you want, you can point and flex your foot. This should feel comfortable. You could also choose to hold with the band, only if the stretch isn't too strong and you don't have any sciatic pain. You could put the band over the foot and point and flex the foot. Whichever is best for you, breathing in and out. Changing sides, always remembering if this side feels different, using the band if you want. Pointing and flexing the foot. Really simply, really gently. And then we're going to do a stretch for the bottom, so ankle rest over the knee. Don't do any more than this if this is quite a strong stretch. Only if you're okay, bring your knee up. You can hold your leg however you wish. You could choose to use the band to hold the leg as well. If that feels too strong, keep the leg on the mat. Gentle stretch into the glute, into the bottom, maybe a little bit of a hip opening as well. Changing sides, always remembering if this side feels different, crossing the ankle over. Again, if it's comfortable, lift, support the leg wherever feels best. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the neck, soften through your jaw. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, lowering down. And take our arms out to the side. 2 different levels. The first level, feet and knees together, and we're going to twist to the side. The second is to cross the leg over. A slightly stronger stretch, turning your head to the other direction as you breathe in and out. Breathing in and out, softening into the stretch. With control, change positions. Remember, level 1, feet and knees together for a gentle stretch. Level 2, you can have that crossover. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Head to the opposite side. Coming back to center. So from here, in whichever way is the most comfortable for you, we're going to come up. Stopping before you come up if you feel dizzy because you've been sitting for a while. I'm going to come up onto my hands and knees, tuck my toes under, gently coming up. Maybe unrolling, make sure I feel okay. So from here, we're going to take a gentle breath in, circling down and round. And then again, gently breathing in, circling down and round. So I hope you had a lovely time and enjoyed the class.